I've been doing YouTube full time for over a year now for me and my clients, and I found out that without a proper system in place, you are destined to fail. Let's take Antonio for example, which we helped him add an additional 10k a month by letting him focus on other important things in his business while we took over everything from ideation to scripting to editing, thumbnail design, SEO and posting. His time investment dropped by 90, and guess what? His results went up in his business and also in his content. And if you're a business owner trying to make YouTube work, you've probably heard all the advice: better ideas, better scripts, better editing, better thumbnails design, and better titles and descriptions which improve SEO. And if you're doing all of this yourself, that advice may be helpful. But you probably outsource your accounting, your operations without thinking twice. But when it comes to YouTube, you probably think that if you're not doing everything yourself, editing, thumbnail design and everything, then the video won't sound authentic. And in this video, I'm breaking down the real difference between hiring just an editor or working with a done-for-you agency which handles everything on your behalf. Not that I'm telling that one is better than the other. I'm just laying out trade-offs and benefits for each one. Let's go into problem number 1. Time investment. You probably spend hours researching ideas, writing scripts, filming, editing, thumbnail design, and writing catchy titles and SEO worthy descriptions, and also posting. When you add up all of this, a single 10 to 20 minute video can easily consume 10 to 20 hours of your time. Let's take a Lego skyscraper for an example. Think of it like you having to manufacture every piece by itself and then assembling it without an instruction. Yes, you can do it, but it's complicated and takes time away from building more skyscrapers. With a done-for-you agency, almost none of that happens. You only focus on the filming, which maybe takes half an hour to an hour, depending on how good you are on camera. And the result is that you get 90% of your time back without sacrificing quality and especially consistency. The lesson here is simple. YouTube speed isn't about editing faster, it's about removing yourself from the process entirely, except for the one thing only you can do: delivering your message. Now let's go into the problem number 2. Production quality. Your audience can detect your production quality subconsciously while still absorbing information. My first impression when I look at these videos, it gives me like comic book vibes, not serious business tips and strategies. And let's go back to the skyscraper example since it's simpler to understand. Think of it like the whole building is a YouTube video. You have the idea, the foundation, script, video editing, thumbnail design and SEO. A full done-for-you system gives you access to an entire team of specialists who each focus on their area and can match all the floors, and the video looks even. So let's say you hire each and try to manage them individually, then you will end up with something like this: one floor made out of stone, one floor made out of brick, one floor made out of glass, and so on. The lesson is that production quality isn't just about making things look good, it's about matching it with your values, ideas and business, so your audience expects you can achieve the same for them. Now let's get into the problem number 3, which is consistency and reliability. Think back to school when your teacher called in sick. What happened? You probably got a substitute teacher which first didn't know the level of each student, they had a different teaching style, they didn't know where you left off with the other teacher, and at the next exam of course you'll fail because you have a gap in your information. YouTube content works in the same way. When you're doing it yourself, you are the only teacher. You get busy with clients, content stops, your audience watches a whole different channel. Let's say you have an editor hired and he decides to take a random vacation or disappears out of nowhere. You're back searching for a replacement who doesn't know your brand voice, your messaging, your visual style, and your viewers will be confused on the next video. A done-for-you agency is built on processes that ensure that never happens. Now let's get into the fourth problem: cost effectiveness. Again, we have the whole process of a YouTube video. Let's say an idea and a script roughly takes 1 hour. Filming takes half an hour at max. Editing, let's say you're doing a simple style, I would say 3 hours for something halfway decent. A thumbnail, same thing, halfway decent, half an hour, and posting and writing the title, writing the description, tags and stuff like that, 30 minutes. If we value your time at around 500 per hour, we end up to 3K per video if you make the math, and that's with the bare minimum quality of a video. I recently talked to a prospect which said to me, I can do all of this in 30 minutes. Why would I need you? Yeah, of course. I agree. You could do all of this in 30 minutes, but the quality required to become an authority in your niche isn't achievable in 30 minutes or 1 hour. People who claim that are 100% lying. Let's take one of my clients, Derek, for example. He was struggling with unreliable editors and overall a low production quality. All of these taking up his time that he could invest into his business or just rest and relax, spend time with his family. But let's say you do hire a video editor with an average rate of 200 per video, you're still looking at around 3 hours of onboarding and an additional 6 hours per month training, and I won't even mention the time to find a good editor, struggling on job platforms, messaging endless editors, and when you finally find one with a good portfolio, you pay him and they deliver dogshit, and you're still looking at 3K lost because you didn't use that time on your business. Working with a full done for you agency typically costs around 1 to 3K per month for the entire service, but the real revenue advantage comes from results. One high ticket client pays for months of content creation, 2 clients and you're profitable, 3 clients and you're scaling, and so on. Now let's go into the fifth and final problem, scalability. What happens when your business grows and you need more content? You hire more editors, obviously, but then it just becomes a bigger headache. Remember, onboarding, training, quality checking. A full done-for-you system is designed for scalability from day one. And most importantly, this scalability happens without additional mental load on your part. Your attention remains focused on serving clients and developing your offers. And for business owners who are serious in scaling, the choice comes down to this. Do you want to be in the content creation business, or do you want to actually focus on your specific business? It might be an SEO agency, a Facebook ads agency, or any business model, and you want to leverage YouTube to grow your business, but you don't want to become a full-time content creator. So if you're ready to stop managing every part of the content creation process and start leveraging YouTube as a 24/7 salesperson, we work with business owners to add 10 to 30 qualified calls all through YouTube, or you don't pay. So click the first link in the description to book a call where we'll break down your entire content situation and exactly how this system could work for your specific business. Worst case, you leave with valuable info about how to grow your business with your YouTube channel. So click the link and I'll see you on the other side. And if you found this video helpful, make sure to subscribe.